Hey everybody, and welcome to our 12 Days of Union, a short mini-series that we're doing on Twin Flame Union. A little festivity, a little fun, a little bit of holidays, but also some real good information and support for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about Twin Flame stages of relationship, separation, union, and so on. So if you guys are new to us, welcome. I'm Dov.
I'm Nicole.
We're so happy to have you. If you're brand new, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and that you stay connected with us, or you are following us on Facebook, so on and so forth. So today,
on the 7th day of union, my twin flame gave to me 7 stages of union and a life of ascension. Yay me! Yeah.
If this is a new video, you guys are watching it for the first time, then you know that you guys also get the bonus of hearing Nicole sing. And there are lots of bonuses here. And if this is your first one that you're watching in the series, this is day 7. So make sure to go back and check out 1 through 6. Okay, so talking about twin flame stages, right? So we also have a video, the 7 stages of twin flame union. If you guys have not seen it, make sure to check it out. It goes in depth into some of the stages, as well as our other video, the final stage of union, which is a really powerful conversation and sermon that we actually had put out on Facebook about true surrender to self-love and all of that. But what we're going to talk about today is how the twin flame path the twin flame connection does have stages. It does have process. So if you guys are brand new to the twin flame concept, idea, or even if you're not, understanding that when you understand where you are in the process or what's going on, and the fact that your interaction can have a stage is a really profound and powerful place to be, because the more we understand where we are, the more we are empowered, right? This is why Nicole and I do the work that we do. It's why we make these videos. It's also why we are mentors and healers, and why we have put out, if you guys have seen, we have opened the door for our twin flame community where we're doing Q&A, we're doing healing work, we're putting out reflection work for you guys to have, and the info is in the link, and the link is below, for you guys to have the information that you're really needing, which brings you into a more powerful place and a deeper understanding of the process and path.
Yeah, and so when it comes to the stages, it's not like you go through stage 1, stage 2. So stage 1 being like before you meet. The second one is the meeting of you two activating one another, the deep dive, the breakdown, separation, reunion, purpose and mission, all these different things. The thing is that a lot of these are interchangeable.
Right.
We go through a process of, and hopefully like Dov and I only had one deep separation where we're, separated for 9 months, but like there's times in our existence with one another where we feel separate from each other. Right. We feel separate from ourselves. We feel separate from the universe. We feel separate from people. We go through that process of having to go back into reunion with self, reunion with one another, reunion with spirit. Some of us will have like a spiritual suicide where we're like, I don't want to do this anymore. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yes. I've been there many times. I get tired. I'm human. My flesh gets tired. My bones get tired. And I want to give up, right? And sometimes I'll be like, I give up. I just give up. And I don't really give up. But then like, we get up and we reconnect, right? Purpose and mission. This is a lifelong process of figuring out who you are and being able to express that part of yourself. Actually, to express all of you. You know, for me, I thought, okay, I need to express my positivity in the world and all these good things. Well, that's not what self-expression fully means. Self-expression means being able to express all of you, right? The dark, the light, the good, the nasty.
Yes.
Being able to accept yourself where you are, even if you're not happy with yourself in that space, but still being able to accept yourself in that space because you're doing your friggin' best, and there's a reason why you're in that space, and you get to learn why, and you get to learn how to get out of it, and it's like, acceptance of this space so that we have the floor, the space and the grounding to actually move from there. Because when we don't accept it, we don't have any footing. We don't even know what to do next.
Yeah, really powerful. So understanding that, as Nicole was saying, I was thinking about this, right? And I was really feeling into how she was saying that you can interchange these in certain situations and that certain things will come back, right? So you're going to have maybe that separation with yourself, as she was saying. You're going to have maybe another multiple activation. So we have this activation when we come together and you recognize each other, you see each other, you come into each other's space, but then you have multiple activations, right? As you're going together. When Nicole and I met, our gifts were kind of sparked even deeper than they had been before we had met, right? And little Sophie's coming to say hi. And so if you guys are hearing the little rattle in the back, it's our puppies. So if you're new to us, you're able to also meet our puppy Sophia. We've got another one. And so, you're activating in that powerful space, but you're going to have multiple activations. Activation is a stage of union that happens when you meet, but it's also a part of your dynamic, a part of your path and your journey, right? So almost seeing these stages of union, some as consecutive and some as also happening, parallel, and really being able to experience and feel that parallel. And so it's really also bringing me to the idea of purpose and mission, as Nicole was saying. Purpose and mission is something that is powerful and important, right? The twin flame dynamic is such a complex dynamic. It's not just about a relationship. You're not just each other's lover. You're each other's students. You're each other's healers. You're each other's friend. And there's so much there that being in that self-expression, being in that purpose and mission is not only important individually for you to do, right? So that you can polarize with your twin, but also very important for you to do together if you're in union. Being able to be in that self-expression, having more than just the relationship by itself, coming into these conscious unions, right? We've done some videos on conscious union work. And so these stages are really, really beautiful and really cool to understand that they're there and that they can go. The other thing is that stages can also be skipped.
Yes.
Right? So the runner chaser, the separation stage, these are not things that have to be experienced, right? If you understand what is going on, if you are able to navigate by understanding what's happening, if the work is being done within you, right? These stages, we talked about them in some of these previous videos, in our 12-day videos, right? That happens because there's something going on internally. There's something that we are running away from ourselves. When you're seeing your twin and you're seeing that union energy, she is my mirror. She's making me literally bounce myself off, going like, oh my God, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at myself. And so I run away from that, and then I create separation. I run away from self and create separation. So if there is enough support in your process, if there's enough awareness on both parts, the stages can be shortened, right? Some of them can be skipped. Some of them are fantastic, right? Mission and activation, these are all amazing, so we don't need to skip them or get around them, but I want you to know that it's individualized for your experience.
Some of those stages can be mastered. Oh my goodness. The fourth stage of breakdown. Oh my God, we get to break down consciously now, Dov and I. When there's the old self breaking down so that something can break through, or every time I know that I'm gonna have a huge blessing and a breakthrough into my intention and manifestation, I know what that feels like. And instead of having like a complete meltdown and going into sabotage and having my ego take control and my inner child take control of the whole cart, it's like, I get to consciously know what's happening. I know what a breakdown feels like. I know that as this is breaking down, as this old part of me is dying, or old parts are dying, as old things are healing, that I'm going to get that expansion and breakthrough. It's coming so I can watch it and observe it. Right? We can master reunion and union, being able to understand those things that are going to have to take place for us to be in harmonious union. That communication and authenticity and vulnerability needs to be at the forefront of this whole relationship, so that you guys, we were talking about mission and purpose. The first thing of that is expressing yourself divinely and truthfully and honestly, and being you no matter what the hell it is that you are being in front of your partner. You don't have to hide. When I realized I didn't have to hide anymore. Oh my God, you know how exhausting the masks were? How exhausting it was to try to be perfect in front of this woman in the world? When I got to just be weird as AF, hashtag AF, when I got to be so fucking weird, now I end up cursing anyways. I got to be so weird. And I was cool with that. And you know what's funny is I thought like people would judge me. People were cool with that too. People love weird, right? People love uniqueness.
I'm totally weird too.
She actually really is. We're so weird, her and I. We do some of the same things. We'll like bust out in song together at the same time, the same words, and we'll just look at each other and I'm like, oh my God, we're sweating.
We're a perfect breed of each other's weirdness. And I love that so much. And so this is really, really powerful for you guys to understand, and to understand how much power and mastery you have over your situation, your life, and your experience. And information is power, right? It really is. And it's a big part of why we do what we do, as I said, and it's a big part of why we created this Twin Flame membership community. And so I invite you guys to check out the link below, check out what it's all about, see if it's part for you, and be part of this deeper revolution of your internal shifting and your consciousness and your healing, right? If you guys have been asking us questions, a lot of you guys are asking us questions here on YouTube or on Facebook, and we want to be able to answer them. But there are literally tens of thousands of questions. And so this is one of the ways that we have found a way that we can answer your questions, that we can do healing work with you, that we can be present with you, that you can understand, and also the camaraderie of community in a safe, sacred way with people that are like-minded. And it's a really, really powerful space. So I really, if your spirit is calling you, I really invite you wholeheartedly and with all of our love. So tomorrow we'll be back with more of our 12 days of union. We love all of you guys. Hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, please share, like this video, and make sure to follow and subscribe us. Love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.